Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Ford Field. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The numbers for him from a week ago: 4 catches, 71 yards, and a touchdown.
He now has 11 touchdowns on the season, and in no way is that just simply luck. That's a great combination of route running, determination, and making nice catches.
Now here's a throw that's complete and brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a first down. They'll run for the first time with James Conner. And they regroup defensively after the broken tackle, getting to him just beyond the 45. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Again, a run with Conner. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
A nice opening right away as he'll maneuver his way up to the 32-yard line. These are his numbers from last week's contest. Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground incomplete.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco becoming just the 2nd player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And the Bears use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Complete, Jefferson to target. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They run for the first time with Ty Chandler. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. He's got the first down and more. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Detroit. Allen Lazard, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. So we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bears offense making their way out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the NFC. Well, including this week, 3 weeks remain in the regular season, Charles, and it is going to be interesting to see how this playoff picture sorts itself out before we head into the postseason.
Competitive, entertaining postseason, that's what we're always striving for. I think we get it during the regular season, too, because you never know how things are going to go during the final weeks of the season. Every team pulling out all the stops to get a better seed or just to get one of those 7 seats at the table.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 68 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well. Now they try the right side here. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Left side, he finds Pierce. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Garoppolo. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal as he's inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line. These two teams all tied after one. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 14-7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Detroit's offense ready to take over. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
On the return is Jones, and he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and the Bears take over. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Hurst. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up second down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Garoppolo looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He finds Pierce, it's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. For the Bears at 8-7, a game over 500 on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On first down, Garoppolo. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
And he's got some space here. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 139 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Isaiah Pacheco on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bears go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. So out now come the Lions. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Now, these 2 division rivals, a couple of late games on the schedule this year. Their first meeting, if I remember, was back in week 10, and it was the Lions who got the road victory in that one, so they'll be looking to claim the season series now here at home in Detroit. Flushed out right. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Over the middle, complete. It's Chandler. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. On fourth down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Here's Jones on the return. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And they will take over first and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Over the middle, hauled in by Pierce. Only able to gain a couple there. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
That's complete to Traylon Burks. And he will have the Bears first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far. Garoppolo now, first down throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's second down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
Meanwhile, Garoppolo's throw complete there to Moore. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 37. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, they've been back on the heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
They find some open field here. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 18. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. That one complete out to Dotson. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. Now a toss here, short side. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And the Bears offense set to go to begin the third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Throwing again on second down. Garoppolo finding room at midfield. And some room to maneuver. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Chicago. Well, and this is where quarterbacks' passing numbers sometimes get a little bit more inflated than they should, because this is a short little pass, but it goes for big yardage.
Yeah, and this just looked like a simple, ordinary play to start, but boy, did things change. Once he got free, it was off to the races, and once he hit high gear, there's absolutely no one who was going to stop him.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the catch on the next-gen stats. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Lions offense heading out as we give you a look at the playoff race coming into the weekend in the NFC. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous importance as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use fortnight.
Hey, you're impressed, don't you?
I am impressed. That means 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, correct? But how about exactly what you're talking about? Going down the stretch, how much importance is placed on these games? Look, everyone talks about every game's important. When you get to this time of year, maybe that importance gets quadruple. And that's where we are right now to see who can make their last run, their last push to get into the playoffs.
Back to throw now on first down. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Back to throw again. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for Detroit. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Garoppolo looks to throw. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards in a Chicago first down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. 174 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They'll run the jet sweep here with Pierce. 7 yards there and a first down. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a first down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo, quick slant, Dotson. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in for second-half blowout material. Over the middle into the hands of Burks. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Here we go.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Another good run there. He's been good all season long. I don't know if he's going to win that MVP award, but just to be in the discussion, obviously that means he's had a great run.
The raw numbers put him in the discussion. Can he carry his team to enough victories? Can he put him in a spot where we say to ourselves, well, an MVP carries his team to the playoffs. That's what he's going to need in order to get that award.
They'll try to run this one in. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Isaiah Pacheco taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. And Detroit getting set to go now. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
They're going to look to throw. Forced out to his, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. We're back now at Ford Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that is incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 212 yards rushing for him now in this one as he is closing in on 1,800 yards for the year. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to...
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bears are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Quez Watkins, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
He was covered by Jair Alexander. Ready.
Here's Chandler on second down. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. The Lions on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is third down and 12. They'll look to throw here. This caught left. The ball comes out. And this is picked up by the Bears.
The pass. Fumble on the play.
And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Stevenson. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah. To see consistently. Looking to throw again on second down. Dobbs. Now he'll escape to his right. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Dobbs to throw. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Joshua Dobbs, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. Another shot now for this Lions offense. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. He'll look to throw. Open man, Parham. He's got him. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
That's good for the Lions.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. Brings up a third down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 45-yard line.
That's good for the Lions.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. His throw complete right side to the tight end, Parham. Well, this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. Back to throw. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And, oh, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Chicago offense set to get started. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They run once more with Stevenson. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And he will have the Bears' first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
It's 2nd and inches.
Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And he gets it down to the 32. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And they will take a knee here.